What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, hit the like button, support the algorithm. Second of all, Transform Your Mind t-shirts are almost sold out. Link in the description. Grab one before they're all gone. I came across a video that supports what I like to call one of my unpopular beliefs or philosophies about weight loss, in that exercise is really not as important as most of us think. It is important, but it's not the thing that we should be focusing on, and that's what a lot of people do. So today, I want to share this video, which I don't agree with 100% of what they say in this video, but I want to give my thoughts and my reactions to this very interesting, very unpopular viewpoint on exercise as it pertains to weight loss. All right, so let's jump right into it.
We have this idea that if we want to lose weight, we join a gym on January 1st, we start working out regularly, and eventually we slim down. Well, here's some bad news.
I read more than 60 studies on this, and it turns out exercise is actually pretty useless when it comes to weight loss.
Now, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that it's useless, but let's continue to listen because they make some really good points in this video. But I do want to say I don't agree that it's useless. I think it's definitely overvalued, though.
Dr. Kevin Hall at the National Institutes of Health has done some of the most important studies on exercise and weight loss.
We need to rebrand exercise. Exercise isn't a weight loss tool per se. It's excellent for health. It's probably the best single thing that you can do other than stopping smoking to improve your health. But don't look at it as a weight loss tool.
I agree with that. I don't think exercise should be looked at as a weight loss tool. Like Dr. Hall says, it is an amazing thing, a gift that you can give to yourself. It does improve your health. It does improve the health of your body, but we need to rebrand it. It's not for weight loss. Exercise, I hate that exercise is so connected to weight loss. I think exercise is the action, right? The motion of loving yourself, of loving your body.
But don't look at it as a weight loss tool.
Exercise will definitely help you live a longer, happier life. It's just not the best way to lose weight. And the reason it has to do with how our bodies use energy.
You may not realize it, but physical activity is actually a tiny component of your daily energy burn.
There are three main ways our bodies burn calories.
Pay close attention to this, all right? Because this is very important for you to understand how your body actually uses calories and burn calories.
Our bodies burn calories.
These include your resting metabolism, so that's how much energy your body burns just for its basic functioning, just to keep you alive, basically.
Understand that. So your resting metabolism, all the calories you burn, literally just being alive. Your blood flowing through your body, you digesting food. These are all activities that require energy, right? So your body burns calories just doing these things by themselves. Pardon the interruption, but I would be doing you a great disservice if I did not tell you about my free fat loss guide. It is one of the most powerful free resources that teaches you all the tips, all the strategies that I use to safely expedite the fat loss process. It is available right now to you in the description. Be sure to check your spam folder to confirm your email subscription so that the fat loss guide will be sent to you. Let's get back to the video.
The other part of energy expenditure is the thermic effect of food, and that's just how much energy is required to break food down in your body.
And understand that different macronutrients, right? The thermic effect of food is different from calories of carbs and calories of protein, right? But that's a whole nother video. But I want to plant that seed.
The third part of energy expenditure is physical activity.
For most people, physical activity, that's any movement you do, only accounts for about 10 to 30% of energy use.
So the vast majority of energy...
Understand when they reference energy, essentially they're talking about calories, because that's all calories are. It's a unit of energy. Calories is the word that we use to measure energy.
About 10 to 30% of energy use.
So the vast majority of energy or calories you burn every day comes from your basal or resting metabolism, over which you have very little control.
So what she said is, most of the calories you burn every day are not from that hour that you spend in the gym. It's the 23 hours of just life activity, body activity, that burns the most calories.
While 100% of your calories in are up to you, only about 30% of your calories out are in your control.
I'm going to rewind that.
while 100% of your calories in are up to you.
100% of your calories in are up to you, meaning what you put, the energy you put into your body is 100% up to you. But what you expend, the calories that you actually burn, is not 100% up to you.
Only about 30% of your calories out are in your control. One study found that if a 200-pound man ran for an hour, 4 days a week for a month, he'd lose about 5 pounds at most, assuming everything else stays the same. And everything else doesn't stay the same.
Researchers have found we make all kinds of behavioral and physiological adaptations when we start increasing the amount of exercise we're getting every day.
So what she said is, the research shows when we start exercising, when we go on these diets, and when we start increasing our activities, it changes the other areas of our life. The other things we do changes as well. So we may start exercising, but we also, and they'll get to this in the video as we continue, we also start to consume more. We also start to lessen activities in other areas of our life, right? But let's continue.
One thing, exercise tends to make people hungry.
And I'm sure you know the feeling. You go for a spinning class in the morning, and then by the time you eat breakfast, you're so hungry, you maybe double the size of the portion of oatmeal you'd normally eat.
There's also
So I advise people to pay attention to this all the time. When people ask me, how much cardio should I be doing? I said, listen, if you really pay attention, sometimes when you increase the amount of cardio you do, your appetite also spirals out of control and you start eating more calories than you would have, which pretty much negates the additional activity, the additional cardio that you did, because you did an extra 30 minutes of cardio and that made you hungrier and you ate more. So pay attention to this stuff.
You'd normally eat.
There's also evidence to suggest that some people simply slow down after a workout.
So if you went running in the morning, you might be less inclined to take the stairs at work.
These are called compensatory behaviors. They're basically the various ways we unknowingly undermine our workouts.
So I want us to together understand on a very deep level what this video is saying right now. You may start exercising and it may cause you to not want to do activities that you normally would do, right? You would normally take the stairs. You would normally go for a walk after work with your coworkers. You would normally, insert activity. But once you start exercising, those activities decrease, which cut into the energy in versus energy out thing, right? So we really want to think about this. Now I have a great idea or a great point that sums all of this up, but let's continue watching this.
Researchers have also discovered a phenomenon called metabolic compensation. As people start to slim down, their resting metabolism can slow down, so the amount of energy you burn while at rest is lower. That means that this bar might shrink as you start to lose weight.
All right, so this is an important concept for a lot of us to understand. As your body reduces size, as you lose weight, the amount of calories that your body burns at rest, right, while you're not exercising, it also decreases. So your calorie requirements are going to shift, right? So this is another factor to consider when we're talking about the whole energy, calories in versus calories out thing. And this is what can make weight loss such a complicated thing, which is why I always advise people to hire a coach. Hire a coach because your coach will be able to teach you how to adjust your calories based on the amount of weight you're losing. So if you want information about online coaching, the link is in the description. I do have 3 online coaching slots available right now.
We can undo the calories that we burn off in exercise pretty quickly. It would take about an hour of running to burn off a Big Mac and fries. You'd have to spend about an hour dancing pretty vigorously to burn off 3 glasses of wine you might drink with dinner. An hour of cycling really intensely on exercise bikes to burn off about 2 donuts.
And that's why exercise is best seen as a healthy supplement for a strategy that's focused on food. But
That's why exercise is best seen as a healthy supplement for a strategy that is focused on food. I tell people, simplify the exercise part. Hold on, let me go full screen for this one, guys. Y'all gotta feel me. Simplify the exercise part of your weight loss journey. Walk, play basketball, Do something that you enjoy. Simplify that, because it takes so much more discipline and willpower and energy to focus on your nutrition. And really, that about sums all of this up. We can continue to watch this video, but it's really not necessary. That is the entire point. Exercise is not a weight loss tool. Exercise helps with weight loss, but the idea is to focus on creating a calorie deficit, right? Now, if exercise doesn't contribute to you ultimately creating a calorie deficit, if you're using way too much willpower and way too much energy focusing on exercise, and that is taking away from your ability to control how much you eat, then the exercise isn't serving you or isn't bringing you closer to your goal of weight loss. So yes, exercise, I want you to focus on exercise. I do want you to exercise, but not with the intention of losing weight and not at the expense of focusing on nutrition, focusing on reforming your relationship with food. This is the most important thing. And that is, I'm not even gonna watch any more of this video. That is the point. And I'm gonna end it right there. Simplify exercise. Make it as simple and as effortless as possible, especially in the beginning while you're in the courting stages of developing a relationship with exercise. Make that simple. Don't use too much energy developing an exercise habit or focusing on bodybuilding or anything like that. Use most of that energy, most of that willpower, most of that focus on nutrition, because that is the thing that's going to get you the most results. Nutrition and mindset, 100%. Guys, leave this video a big thumbs up. If you have any videos that you want me to review, if you have any celebrity weight loss stories that you want me to talk about, if you have any topic at all that you want me to discuss on this channel, put it in the comment section below. Brix Squad, if you've been following me for more than 2 years, check it in the comment section below. And guys, remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself. So evolve. Peace.